Hi, everybody. Jake Slebodnick for Renda Digital TV and your hometown stations, talking Penns Manor softball today from First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City. And this interview brought to you by Robindale. I'm joined to my left, your right, is Nate Luther, head coach of the Comets, Sarah Steitler, and Alyssa Altimus. Those are two pretty common names that we see all over the Renda Media Sports Network, so we'll talk to them in a little bit. But, Coach, you enter your third season. After 2023 that saw you guys go 3-15, 3-10 last year, but there were a lot of learning curves this year. So what are some of the big things coming into 2024 that you've noticed?
Biggest thing is just we've got more leadership now on the team. Players are more experienced now. Coming into a stronger senior and junior class, pitching's much improved. Pretty excited about this season, actually.
Well, take me through some of the pitchers you're going to see because, that's really what it all comes down to is good pitching. So who are we going to see in the circle?
Yeah, we have two sophomore pitchers, Macy Pegg and Ellie Ray. Both very good. They play a lot of winter ball, travel ball. Pretty excited about their outlook this year. Last year they were freshmen coming in and got banged around a little bit, but I think went into the winter, worked harder, and realized where they needed to be, and pretty excited about where they're at.
Numbers-wise, you happy to see with the turnout in terms of roster size?
Yeah, the roster's great. We got 16 kids this year, a good, strong sophomore and freshman class, 6 juniors and 3 seniors. So we're pretty balanced as far as class goes, and good athletes coming up.
Take me through your outlook on the Heritage Conference. It grew by 2 teams, and obviously it's always competitive. So what's your outlook on the Heritage Conference this season?
Super excited. I think we can do some damage. We, like you said, we only won 3 games last year, but there were 5 games where we lost by 3 or less runs. Looking to clean that up this year, and really looking to make a splash in the conference. Our goal, we talked about it a couple weeks ago. We want to win 12 games this year, get into the playoffs, and try to do some damage.
Well, it's going to be an exciting season, Coach. Hey, best of luck, and thanks for the time.
Thanks, Jake.
It's Nate Luther of the Comets, and if you want to head to the back of the line, we'll bring Sarah Steitler forward. And Sarah, you're going to be one of the main infielders this year at first base. Quick turnaround for you going from basketball season to now. So how have you guys, in the short time from basketball to now, how have you guys gotten prepared for softball this year?
Well, our teammates have been practicing all in the preseason. They've been hitting in the cage, and now we're just kind of stepping in and getting the chance to do that, and we see that they've improved, and I think that motivates us to improve as well in the cage. So
2023 saw a lot of numbers that really you guys didn't want to see, but I know as a senior you'd love nothing more than to flip those numbers and show the Heritage Conference like, hey, we're not, we were down last year, but we're still a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I think for a lot of us this will be our last sport played together, and I think that we're just ready to do some damage, like you said, and I think make the most of it this year. So
take me through your point of view from last year to this year. Where is the team strong at, and what are some of the biggest areas of improvement?
I think we've definitely gotten stronger at hitting and pitching, and we need to improve on our errors. Last year we made a lot of errors, which cost us a lot of runs for the other team, and we ended up losing those close games. And
as Coach said, you guys lost by 3 runs or less, and some of those other losses that you guys had last year. And I think that just speaks that this Penns Manor team can be really good. So one of the big things is winning every inning. How important is it going to be for you guys to win every inning of every game this year?
It's going to be really important. I think last year what happened was we just kind of gave up on ourselves in a lot of the innings, and one bad thing led to another, and it just kind of tumbled down from there. So I think that we'll be a lot better this year if we just kind of keep our heads and stay communicating with each other and pick each other up. So
awesome. Well, hey, Sarah, best of luck this season. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
All right, and then we'll bring Alyssa Altimus forward. Alyssa, you are going to be the catcher this year. You also play some shortstop as well. We were talking about that off the air. But take me through the pitching core for Penns Manor this year because, it all comes down to a really solid pitcher-catcher duo. Who are some of the names that we'll see in the circle?
Macy Pegg and Allie Ray, they're both great pitchers. I enjoy catching for both of them. They're really great, and they always put the ball right in my glove, so it's pretty great.
Looking at both of them, did they bring speed, good location, a mix of both? What are some of their strong suits?
They bring both for sure. Allie's probably a little bit faster, but they're both really accurate, and Macy can really throw a good game. They're both pretty good, both all around.
Looking at the team as a whole, this is a very experienced bunch of players, and I know you guys would love nothing more than to, show a better product this year in 2024. So, what aside from pitching, what are some of the biggest areas that Penns Manor, in terms of good quality playing, bring to the table?
I don't know. I mean, we're pretty good at hitting, and everything we're pretty good at. I mean, we need to work on it, obviously, but as long as we stick together and keep working together, come to practice every day, I think we'll be okay.
How important is it to have good disciplined at-bats as well this year?
It's really important. I mean, it's probably going to be one of the factors in winning games or losing games again, so we need to work on that.
I feel like it always is. Hey, Alyssa, last thing for you. I asked Sarah this. You guys had quick turnaround time from basketball playoffs to softball season. What are you doing to stay on top of your game here in just a short amount of time getting ready for softball?
Right after basketball's over, we just jumped right into softball and get going, get to practice, and make sure we get the right work in.
Awesome. Hey, Alyssa, thanks for the time. Best of luck this season.
Thank you.
It's Alyssa Altimus, Sarah Steitler, and Nate Luther of the Penns Manor Comets. This interview brought to you by Robin Dale, and we'll check in again from First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City next on Renda Digital TV and your hometown stations.